Ikigai, the quiet purpose that will save you. You're not lazy, you're not lost, you're starved for meaning. Everyone keeps telling you to find your purpose like it's a career choice or a 5-year plan. But you're not just looking for a job. You're looking for a reason to wake up tomorrow. And for that, we need to go to Japan. To a word that doesn't translate easily, but might just be the one thing you've been missing. Ikigai. Let's begin. Part 1. The world that forgot to ask why. You were born into a world that taught you how to be productive, but not why to be alive. School taught you to meet expectations. Work taught you to chase performance. Social media taught you to measure yourself against strangers. But what taught you how to live? When did someone stop you and ask, what makes your life worth living? Not in general, but to you. That silence you just felt, that's the void Ikigai was meant to fill. Because Ikigai is not about having it all. It's about knowing what matters. Part 2. What Ikigai actually means. The word Ikigai, Shenkijafe, breaks into 2 parts. Iki, life. Gai, value or worth. It means the value in your life. Or more intimately, why you get up in the morning. But here's what they don't tell you. Ikigai is not some Western life hack checklist. It's not a neat Venn diagram on a LinkedIn post. In Japan, Ikigai is quiet. It can be small, like making miso soup each morning, or taking care of a bonsai tree for 30 years. It's less about answers and more about attention. The poet Ken Mogi calls it the spectrum of small joys. Because sometimes the deepest purpose comes not from changing the world, but from loving the world enough to keep showing up. Part 3. The false equation of modern life. Here's the lie you've been sold. That your worth equals your income. That your identity is your productivity. But you already know something's wrong. You've worked the job, posted the reel, chased the goal, and the ache is still there. Because you don't just want to succeed, you want to matter, to feel alive while you're still here. The Western version of Ikigai tries to compress your soul into a career plan. Do what you love. Do what you're good at. Do what the world needs. Do what you can be paid for. But the Japanese don't always try to monetize their meaning. They cultivate it like a slow craft. They grow it like a garden. Your Ikigai might not be your profession. And that's not failure, that's freedom. Part 4. You are the question, not the answer. You've been asking the wrong question. Not, what should I do with my life? But, what makes me feel worth being alive? That's not a 5-year plan. That's a relationship. With yourself, with the world, with the act of being here. Ikigai is not a destination you arrive at. It's a question you live into. And it changes as you do. In your 20s, it might be discovery. In your 30s, contribution. In your 50s, reflection. In your 70s, simply presence. You are not meant to have one answer forever. You are meant to stay in conversation with your own becoming. Part 5. The Four Fires Within You. Yes, there's a framework, a compass, not perfect, but helpful. 4 parts. What you love, your passion. What you're good at, your skill. What the world needs, your mission. What you can be paid for, your profession. When all 4 align, you're on fire. But even if only one burns, that flame still warms you. You don't need to have it all. You just need to start with one honest ember. Maybe you love to write, but don't know if it matters. Maybe you're great with people, but don't see how it helps the world. Maybe you've been paid for something you hate. Maybe you've ignored what you love because it doesn't make sense. The map is simple, but you are not, and that's okay. Part 6. The morning after meeting. Ikigai doesn't shout. It doesn't crash in like a revelation. It arrives like breath, like routine, like a small yes whispered to the day. In Okinawa, one of the world's longest living communities, people often describe their Ikigai in gentle ways. My great-granddaughter's smile. The garden I've tended since I was 18. The chance to learn something today. It's never dramatic, it's never urgent, but it is real. So if you're waiting for lightning to strike, maybe you're missing the flicker already in your hands. Ikigai is not out there. It's right here, and it's waiting for you to notice. Final reflection. A life worth waking up to. Here's the truth you've always sensed but couldn't name. You are not meant to be efficient. You are meant to be alive. And that life, your life, has a center, a quiet pull, a pulse beneath the noise. Maybe today your Ikigai is art, or care, or beauty, or survival. Maybe you don't need to chase it. Maybe you just need to remember it. Because deep down, you've always known your life was meant to mean something. And now you have a word for it, Ikigai.